What up?
Fire that sorry motherfucker. Oh man. How's your day, brother?
Man, the Monday was kind of tough today. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was a rough one for me too, man.
It was a rough one. Like shit, it was hard to do this live, but I'm gonna kick it for a few minutes, man.
I didn't know whether you were gonna go live. Time was starting to tick away.
Yeah, I know it was. Man, listen, that text you got me a little fired up with the text. So I said, "Fuck it, I go on for a little bit."
Which text? I sent you a bunch of them.
All of them. Oh, gee, get your big ass off the field, you big Polynesian motherfucker, dude. Boy, boy, that shit had. And last night was brutal defense. It was brutal, dude.
Hey, you didn't play your intro video, man. Where's that?
I know, man. One of them days, brother. I'm on my phone. 100%. I ain't even turn my computer on for this.
I fucking relocated an aquarium out of the city. Just the time on the road, man. It's so exhausting. I don't know how y'all drive trucks all day, man.
Yeah. You had
Man.
to. You still having problems with your tank, man, or what's going on with you?
Nah, I moved a client's tank out of the city,
I
and
got
I,
you.
and I was just telling Fifth, that for me, when I tell myself mentally I'm done doing hard labor for the day, my body starts to shut down.
I got you. Yeah, it's the same for
Right.
me.
And
Yeah,
so that driving an hour and a half back into the city, I'm like, fuck, why am I so tired? I was just fine an hour ago.
Yeah. No, it's the same for me, man. But it's just, I mean, I can say I'm done, but I mean, it's just I'm developing so much shit that I mean, it's almost like I never get a chance to like take a break. Yeah, it's just nonstop for me. I'm shooting my
Yeah.
movie next week, man. So like starting on the 25th.
Yeah, I
So
don't know how fit. I don't know how Fifth and 80 and them boys do that driving all day.
yeah, no, seriously.
man. To be honest with you, bro, your body get used to it, man.
Yeah, I guess you get used to anything.
Yeah, your body will adapt to that shit, dude. Like even over the road, like even when you do it, shit. At the end of your day, in the morning time, when you get your load the day before, you be like, "Oh, I got 600 miles today. Let's get it."
Hmm.
Like your brain don't even like register. Like, are you out of your mind, sir?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
yeah.
drove to Phoenix one time,
Uh
and
huh.
it was about a 5 hour drive. I hung out with a couple friends and then drove back the same day. And
Oh, geez.
I felt fine doing that, but today, man, it's like
Oh, jeez.
fuck.
Yeah. No, I couldn't work a 9 to 5, man. It's just not my wheelhouse to do it. I would.
Well,
I'm much better as a filmmaker than I am doing anything else.
and normally I only do like 3 4 hours in a day. But
Nah, I envy that, man. I mean, I'm fucking like I'm developing so many movies and TV right now that it's like literally like 10, 11, 12 hours I'm working the daily nonstop. So I mean,
hey
I
Nate,
love what I do. I can't complain, and I make a lot of money at it. But it's just
hey
it's
Nate, dog, Nate, dog, Aisha Curry need to sit her ass down. She wilding, man.
nonstop.
All right, man.
All right,
I
man.
ain't I ain't waiting on nobody else.
Oh man.
We're gonna go through this real quick. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. No, why people been texting me this? We not bringing Al Harris back.
It's just only because the
Al
defense
Harris
is
was
so good.
not good, man. I told
Was it good?
we
You
did.
know what it is though, bro. I mean, you struggle with someone they want to bring back someone who is slightly better, even though he wasn't that good. You know, I think that's what it is. It's
He
not.
wasn't out with DC.
No, I know. I'm just saying the fucking flawed perception of the fan base is what I'm just saying.
Yo,
It's stupid.
he,
I
he
agree.
he's not the DC in Detroit, in Chicago either. There's a
Is he
reason for that.
is he still the what is it, quarterback
He's a passing
He
coordinator.
dumbass
passing
type.
coordinator? Okay, I got you.
They just made some shit up to give him a job, man.
Passing coordinator. Okay.
Remember when every team used to have a quote unquote assistant head coach?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right.
Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, seriously.
If they had an offensive coordinator that they didn't or defensive coordinator they didn't want to get snatched up by another team, they give them an assistant head coach title.
Yeah.
Cowboys can't what it do, my dog.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good, man. How are you, man?
They've been stinking all season, but yesterday felt like the worst ass kicking ever.
Yeah, I think it's just because typically we would have beaten the Panthers in the past, but
I just think it was a sad reality check for a lot of people that
Yes,
this team, and I'm pretty sure we all had the conversation this off season. Everybody had us beating the Panthers.
pretty
And
much across the
it
board.
is a sad reality check when you realize that if you look at our 2 wins, when we beat those teams, they had 0 wins. The Giants had 0 wins. The Jets still have 0 wins. Those are the only 2 teams we beat.
Danny Savage.
Yeah.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, Savage?
House.
Savage, is your subscribers up today?
Actually, I don't know.
They should be.
So for the second week, Savage did something that might be controversial to me.
What did you say again, man?
Last week was Trey Javante.
It doesn't look so fucking controversial after yesterday.
Today it was Trey George Pickens.
Savage.
All right, well, follow me now. Follow.
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear your explanation.
If there were 90 teams in the NFL right now, our defense would be ranked 90th.
No.
Yeah.
Now, we gave up a 3 and a 5 for George Pickens.
Yeah.
If there was a desperate team right now that offered us a 1 or a 2, how do you not make that trade? Look at our defense. Our defense needs 10, 11 players. I don't even know if Bland is the man anymore. I don't. We need a complete defense. I think the 1989 1-15 team is better than this team. So now, let's look at the Cincinnati Bengals. They've paid Joe Burrow. They paid Jamar Chase $100 million. And then what's the other one? T. Higgins, $100 million?
Yeah.
So now you want the so basically, how did that work out for the Cincinnati Bengals? This is football. We're not talking fantasy football. This is football.
Right.
So now we're going to pay Pickens $30 million, and then this fan base is going to turn around and say, "Oh, we want a running back round 1 next year."
Right.
You can tell it, man. All I'm trying to say is, if there's a desperate team out there would offer me a 1 or a 2, I take it. Have 3 1s this draft. We look at this team. We ain't going anywhere for 5 years. We're the worst team in the East. The Giants have lapped us. They have. The Giants with Jackson Dart beat us.
Yeah.
That's all and how does it look stupid? I'm not going to even try to compare it to the Herschel trade because you're not going to get that much compensation. But what's the difference?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna. He's on a 1-year deal anyway, so I mean, it's not like. And plus he's gonna want his paper after this year, especially playing the way he's playing.
Of course, he's going to want his money.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You can trade every one of these raggedy bitches, man. Every single. I'm over this thing, man. Like I had said on 80 stream earlier today, man. 2 years ago, this loss to the Panthers would have pissed me off.
Yeah.
And now we sat back yesterday laughing so much that people got on the stream talking about, "Oh, we happy that they lost." They thought we was enjoying the loss when we was just enjoying the day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, I'm at the point with those fans. If they say we enjoy a loss, you know what? You're right. I am. because it's just you can't fight. These fans are stupid, man.
Nah,
He said-
what the difference is, we don't let the Cowboys bring down our day.
Yes, that's
It's
it.
not a funeral when the Cowboys lose because we expected this. Now, I didn't expect the Panthers loss, but it doesn't matter that they lost to the Panthers because they wasn't winning shit anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we
Life
thought
is bigger. Life is bigger than the sorry ass team, man. For all of us, that's just what it is. We have so much shit going on in our lives, more important shit. So I just don't. Yeah, these fans are crazy, dude. I don't get it.
What'd you say, Savage?
Oh yeah, what were you saying, man?
it's just it's just like you said. It's people think what they lost. You want to jump off a bridge? No, we expected this. I'll be honest. I said 6-11, but I thought we would. I mean, you asked me this question in August. I thought we would have beat Chicago. I thought we would have beat Carolina, but after the Chicago game, I said, "Yo, we can't overlook the bad news Bears. This team is horrendous.
Yeah.
I'm serious. The 1989 1-15 team would beat this team. The defense is horrendous. We traded for Kenneth Murray, and we're paying him $8 million.
Right.
If we don't trade for him, I'll bet money the Titans would have cut his ass, man. Just like they fired their coach today. But whatever, man. It's just a joke.
Now, Cowboys
What up,
corner.
corner?
Oh,
What
what's
up,
up,
guys?
brother?
What's up?
Champ,
What's up, everybody?
What's up, man? Champ was a little disappointed in you earlier, corner. I told him you was waiting to do your reaction video, and Champ was like, "Damn it, I wanted the raw reaction last night." Champ wanted the corner right after the game reaction.
I went to his channel looking too.
I went to his channel too last night. I went to his
I
channel
was
too,
expecting it, man.
and Champ was like, "Damn it, I wanted the reaction right after the game." Corner, why didn't you give us a reaction right after the game?
I was hurt, man. I was hurt. The ending of the game, dude. Like, I get it. Rick O'Dowd had a good game, which we knew what this defense was. I mean, that's to be expected. But that last offensive series,
Pathetic, man.
you should have just went for it. For time, for possession's sake, for time's sake, because you punted the ball back, knowing what your defense was.
Yeah.
And then your offense, the two running back screens, really? Back to back? That's what you try to run? Maybe Dak was trying to throw it at Williams' feet and he still caught it. I don't know. But it was a horrible sequence of events. Just flat out atrocious. Settling for a field goal after Pickens' big catch down there. And then you get the Panthers here. You get Bryce Young. Then you actually get to see what a defense looks like. They did everything right. Everything, absolutely, they did right. They got the ball back. They milked the clock. The Cowboys are trying to let them score. He said, I ain't scoring. I'm going to fall right here. They did. Panthers looked like the well-coached team. The Dallas Cowboys looked like bullshit, bull jive, as Shannon Sharp would say. It was ridiculous. I was more hurt than angry, and I just had to step away and focus on other things.
Agree. And that's what Spencer was just saying. People was actually coming to the chat last night mad because we was here laughing and talking. They wanted us to be like, we were just laughing and talking, and they felt the way about this. Like, how are you mad because we not up in the rate? Like, we talk about if you watch our stream through the whole game, we play the same everywhere.
Yeah.
And they came on there, I know y'all happy about this loss. How y'all sitting back? Like, now mind you, this whole game we shredding this terrible defense. We shredding this offensive line. We shredding everybody. As soon as we say one thing about Dak,
Yep.
they take off. Man, listen, like I said in my video earlier, we got one of the most embarrassing fan bases ever, bro.
Really, we do.
Team can take a loss, and they want to divide that one player defense and say he had nothing to do with the loss. It's pathetic, man. It's so sad. This fan base is disgusting, bro. To be honest with you, that's why a lot of people stop rooting for this team, bro. A lot of people stop rooting for this team because it's pathetic fan base. And Jerry, Wow, Jerry Jones didn't talk after the game. Since when he do that?
Right. Yeah.
Embarrassed, man.
Yeah.
Let's go into it. Matt Eberflus, whatever his name is, champ. You call him
Flush.
champ. With these guys we got, with the players we have now on defense, is there anything that any coach could do with these guys?
No, because for one, I don't see heart in a lot of these players. It may be a few, maybe a handful, but I don't see heart or determination. All the players on defense, especially on defense, the ones that got paid already, they're comfortable. I don't want nobody that's on my team comfortable. I want somebody who's hungry, who's starving, and that's what you get when you have a Jerry Jones regime of the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody gets comfortable, especially when you get your money. And then another part of it, you can tell that they don't put no type of emphasis in practicing. Their practicing is Charmin blue toilet paper soft. They still do not practice tackling. What's his name? Jiraku, he had one play where he knocked the ball out of a player's hand, but that's about it. That's all I saw. But he's still undersized. It's also another thing when you see some players on defense, once they start doing get a little noise, like they're doing something, then the fan base and the media start putting them on a pedestal, and then they get big headed, like they did something. And this all stems down to the idiot GM. Nothing is going to change until the Cowboys get rid of the idiot GM, hire a damn head coach, and have a system that you can put in. To be honest, 90% of the people on the damn defense has to go because they all fucking garbage. You can bring in Buddy Ryan. You can bring in anybody in here from the dead to try to fix the damn defense. The defense is trash. Our safeties are stupid. Our cornerbacks, by them both having knee and foot problems, they're done. The linebacker core, non-existent, and then the damn defensive line, whether we had number 11 here or not, still would have been trash. Giving up all them damn yards.
Right. Uncensored, man. What's your spiel on Eberflus in this defense, bro? He might be on mute. Uncensored, you there, brother?
I am now. Sorry about that.
You good? What's your spiel on this defense in the DC?
You just gotta fire Matt Eberflus, man. You get somebody on this defense got to get fired. Yeah. Players, coaches, secondary coach, linebacker coach. You got to make a statement that you got to make people uneasy. And this coasting through shit and just saying, all right, we're just gonna deal with what it is to the end of the year. That's sacrificing a lot of players' careers. I mean, they're not saying that any of these players on this team deserve a career right now, but you got to make a change. You cannot continue to go week after week after week. This is what, week 6 or 5?
6, yeah.
This is week 6. You know what this defense is by now. They've shown it consistently. So you got to make changes based off of what you see. And I can't name one player on defense that's currently playing that I would go to bat for. It's bad.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bad. Eshan, brother, what you thinking about this defense and Eberflus, whatever his name is?
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, listen, man. I mean, what is there to really say? To be completely frank, I mean, like, we can break down anything we want. We can say whatever we want about Eberflus, the players, who is at blame. This defense stinks. It's on the everything is on the field. We see it. Week after they're ranked. What is it now? 31st, 32nd on defense, something like that. You give up 30 points against the Panthers. Rico Dowdle says before the game, "I'm going to torch your asses," and he proceeds to torch their ass. So, I mean, I don't know what we can. I mean, we can say all we want, but this defense, and the team as a whole, they suck. I mean, I don't know what you can say, man, but I mean, it's just. If it were me, I would fire everybody, but I don't know. I mean, who knows whether that'll happen or not? But I don't know, man. I mean, and the performance I saw yesterday, all on defense, albeit no different than the performance for the rest of the season. To me, these guys look like they quit on Eberflus, to be completely honest. And it's week 6, so I don't know. That's just what I've seen it, but it's. Yeah, man, this defense is just awful, man. I don't know what you can say beyond that. We see it on the field. I don't know what you can say beyond that.
Okay. Danny Savage, the defense, the coordinator, what you think, man?
The day Eberflus was hired, what did I say? He's the Mike Nolan of 2020.
Yeah.
McCarthy hired his friend, and Shoddy hired his friend. Yes, listen, I'm old school. It was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's how the holes were numbered. Carolina didn't do anything spectacular. They didn't reinvent the wheel. They ran up the 2 and the 1 hole, right up the middle. That's what they did. It goes back to Pop Warner. If you can't stop the run, get off the field. At what point Rico Dowdle was averaging 8, 9 yards a clip. At what point do you sell out and goes, we got to start run blitzing? He didn't. This defense is a joke. It's going to get worse. You have to get it where it's like you hate to lose. And another thing, Caleb Williams had his coming out party against us. The T-Mac, who has done nothing all year, has 2 touchdowns against the Cowboys. Everybody has their coming out game versus the Cowboys. It's a joke. T-Mac probably won't catch two more touchdowns to 3 more touchdowns the rest of the season. But he caught 2 yesterday. Everybody just plays. And like I said, you knew you couldn't stop the run. So at what point do you not have to sell out and do a run blitz? But no, he just sits there and looks stupid, and this defense is going to get worse because they're just going to get run down even worse. And I don't even know what was the point of bringing in Clowney. He's non-existent. I would cut his ass, but they probably gave him a guaranteed deal. What's the purpose? Do you think these guys really care that they lost yesterday? They don't care. And that's the problem with guaranteed money.
Okay. For me, I think that you don't got the talent, man. I just think you don't got the talent, and I think that you have a coach that needs a lot of talent. That's why my video earlier, I said I was so wrong about Dan Quinn, man. I didn't appreciate what he did with the talent that he had, how he made it work. He was a stunning scheme type of guy, but he had to because of the players he had. He didn't have a top 5, top 10 defensive end, but he made it look like it. He made it look like his interior guys weren't Aaron Donald, but he made him look like the way he played. We kept those quarterbacks under so much duress that our cornerbacks ate off of that. Trayvon Diggs, 11 1 year. Deron Bland broke the pick 6 record. You had guys like DeMarcus Lawrence getting interception. What's the big Randy Gregory? These defensive ends getting interceptions, man. That's what Dan Quinn did. This looked nothing like that. Mike Nolan had us 31st. Again, we're 31st. Dan Quinn had us top 10 3 years. What he did for this defense is missed, man. And like when we got this dude, bro, when we got him, we all was like, what the fuck? Why we bringing this guy in? Like, he just lost his job, man. And and I understand. I don't expect Schottenheimer to get in and throw the man under the bus, but don't throw the players under the bus. Because every question they asked you about the scheme, you went back to the players got to play better. You went back to I don't know if they believe in the scheme. Everything they asked you about Eberflus, You took it back to the players. You took it back to them. You took it back to like that's bullshit. Say everybody got to take blame, man. They stunk it up, bro. And I'm with Savage. It's gonna get worse because we got teams that know how to play football for real coming up. We got teams that play real football coming up. We got teams with real tight ends that's gonna eat. These guys are about to eat on us, man. And there's a difference between being I'm trying not to curse. When you a dog, you can talk like one. When you not, you say stupid shit. You say systematic shit. You try to teeter the line. You joke a lot. Rico Dowdle said what he was gonna come and do. He could have got there and been political and said we're gonna go in and play our best game. We're gonna do what we practice. We're gonna stick to what the coaches say. He could have said that. He didn't say that. Dude said buckle up. And what did Dak do? He fucking joked about it. Oh, of course we're gonna be buckled up. We're gonna be on the plane. Little stupid bitch. Like it's stupid shit like that. Rico went up there. He's playing ball. We could say we won by Carolina. He had confidence and he came in and he proved himself, man. And this team lacks that because our coaches aren't built like that, man. And we in for a long run. That defensive front is atrocious. Everybody, all of them, man. They Kenny Clark here. He was on the ground a lot. He can't do it by himself. He was getting double teamed like hell. Our defensive end, pass rush, whatever they call them, edge rushers, non-existent. We don't even have that. Why are they even there? We don't even have it, man. It's bad. Linebackers, it's a joke. We thought that was going to be the strongest one. It's a joke, man. This is a pathetic defense, and that's ran by a terrible coach, man. And that's why he lost his job. Anybody else got someone on defense before we go on this offense and get up out of here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I never got to go on this topic.
My bad, corner. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. The media asked Schottenheimer, do you have the personnel to run the Matt Eberflus scheme? And he and the question, I don't know how Schotty answered it. I was too pissed off to pay attention. But that question there alone is a big time question. If you don't have the personnel to run the Matt Eberflus scheme, what personnel do you have to run what scheme? You can't turn over 11 guys overnight. You can turn over a coach overnight and do new things. If the players want man, why the hell are we still playing zone? If Donovan Wilson cannot cover and the only thing he can do is play in the box and be the hard-hitting safety that he is, why the hell do we have him in coverage? If you know Kier Elam cannot cover and is a walking penalty, why do you have him out there on crucial downs? Because in the scheme, that doesn't work for him. This scheme does not work for these players. We've seen these players, you kept bringing up Dan Quinn. We've seen these guys play high-caliber defense under Dan Quinn because Dan Quinn knew how to use them. Matt Eberflus does not know how to use them. And that's a period. You have – if someone don't know how to count, you're not going to assign them to be the designated 911 dialer. You're just not. You're going to have them go stand over there and go pick their boogers. You're going to keep them far away from emergency as possible. You got to cater to these players because they're not good enough. But guess what? Dan Quinn would have these guys playing at a high level. I wouldn't go on to say 90% of these guys are bad. 90% of Matt Eberflus' system is bad because it's not working.
Yeah.
Because the players don't know what the hell they're doing in this system. Remember, the guys, just 2 weeks ago, they had to do what? Simplify the defense. That's still not working. You have to take out the common denominator, and that's Matt Eberflus. Kenny Clark played his ass off with Packers. Now you're going to tell me he's getting pushed 18 yards down the damn field now? Bullshit. You can't sell me that. Get rid of fucking this coach and bring in this fucking man scheme that they want to fucking play and fucking try it. I'm tired of this bullshit of the zone, because the zone is getting us out of the zone and we can't fucking play no ball. You got the number one offense in the goddamn league, and we don't got jack shit to back them up. Get rid of fucking Eberflus fucking today.
Facts.
Anybody else got some on the defense?
Yeah, and not to come a corner, but it seems like you're just making excuses for the players. So what was the reason why Kaiir Elam was not even active for 70% of his games in Buffalo? You're going to blame it on that defensive system too, I guess. So, okay, let's blame it on that one.
What did I say about Kaiir Elam?
He sucks, but you also said about...
What did I say about Kaiir Elam? Please quote me on what I said about Kaiir Elam. Can somebody please quote me on what I said?
But you didn't let me finish. We trade...
What did I say about Kaiir Elam? What did I just say about Kaiir Elam?
You said he sucked, and then you said also, oh, it's just these guys don't fit in the system.
No, what I said was, if he's a walking penalty and he can't fucking cover, why the fuck is he out there?
Because
that's what I said.
Traded from him. That's why. And you know
that's what I said.
And you know Jerry's gonna put him out there because he will never admit they're wrong. We gave up a draft pick and we're paying Kenneth Murray $8 million. Are you kidding me? He would have got cut by the Titans if we didn't trade for him. Every single draft pick we got, it's the Dallas Cowboys. I'll bet $1 million. Every single guy we trade for, every single guy we bring in, I'll bet you we had them. Will McClay had them crazy high on the draft board.
So what do you think it is, Savage? Do you think it's the Matt Eberflus, or do you think it's the players?
It starts at the top. It starts at the top.
So which one is it?
It's both. Because everyone's saying Dan Quinn, but I'm sorry, I don't remember stopping the run 3 years Dan Quinn was here either. So it's not. But
guess what? But you got turnovers, you got interceptions, you got the ball back to your offense.
You can't live and die off of turnovers when you can't stop the run. When Dan Quinn was here, we could not stop. We act like when Dan Quinn was here, we were the fucking monsters of the midway.
It was a lot better than this.
What was our ranking versus the run? Dan Quinn's 3 years here. People ran on us.
What was it?
They wanted to.
What was the ranking?
It was pretty bad. It was horrendous. We haven't stopped the run. I can't remember since the last time we stopped the run. But we couldn't stop the run when Quinn was here. And even him, he wouldn't even sell out and run blitz. Did we run blitz against Green Bay? Dan Quinn's system is a gimmick system, and it's live and die by getting to the quarterback. But you're not going to be able to – you can't rely on turnovers for 17 games, then every playoff game and a Super Bowl, especially when you get to the playoffs and you cannot stop the run. We couldn't. So I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe my eyes are messed up. But was the defense better under Dan Quinn?
Yes.
Yes. Could we stop the run under Dan Quinn? Absolutely not. When a team wanted to, they ran down our throats. So this is nothing new. And I'm sorry to just come off like that. That's just, and I wasn't coming at you. It's just.
Oh no, trust me, it's all debates. I love it. I thrive. I live for this.
It's just passion, but it's just it's like, at what point do you not sell out to blitz? I mean, run blitz, run. That's basic.
I think under Dan Quinn, we were ranked somewhere around 15th in rushing defense.
Yeah, 15, 16, something like that.
Yeah, I think we were middle of the pack in rushing defense. It ain't this fucking bad. This is fucking
this
bad.
is awful.
Like you gotta put these players in position to make fucking plays. Matt Eberflus' system is not doing that.
Nope.
It's not.
And you need coaches. Like, and I agree with Corner about 80%. I do have to put 20% on the players, but it is the job of a coach to put your players in a position to succeed. You have man coverage players. They have to be in man. If not, then you need to trade your man corners for zone corners. And his specialty, what he has built his career around, is linebackers, and they are fucking horrible.
Yeah,
absolutely fucking horrible. And when you can't coach what you built your career on, you gotta fucking go, man. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, we can nitpick about the run with Quinn, but God Almighty, we didn't look like this was an embarrassment, man. And it's only gonna get worse. The teams that we play is only gonna get worse, man. He said we can't play man when all of our corners have busted up knees and Flintstone feet. You can say that again. We lack talent on defensive side of the ball. Yeah.
But under Quinn, just the close it up, I guess. Under Quinn, did we ever get to the point where we say, I got no faith we can beat any team?
No, we didn't have. We weren't that bad.
Because
So
right
I
now,
got the numbers.
Go ahead.
I got the numbers. 21 and 22 under Dan Quinn were ranked 21st in run defense. In 2023, his last year, we were ranked 14th.
Okay.
It was better, but I ain't saying it was real. The difference is probably 30 yards a game, but that's significant in rushing.
Yeah.
No, I mean we weren't good at stopping the run under Quinn, but damn it, the defense was astronomically better than this.
All right. Cool. Let's
Shit, I'll take 14th over 32.
Yeah, seriously, I agree.
let's crack this offense and get out of here. We said early on last night yesterday on the live stream when we drove down there and kicked that field goal. We said, man, you're not gonna win this game with field goals.
Mm-hmm.
And Corner, what's going on with Schottenheimer in your opinion, bro?
I think he got too hot headed, dude. I was watching some sneak pics of when TV would show him walking down the sidelines. He had this strut and cockiness about him. And I pay attention to stupid shit like that. And I was like, this little motherfucker, a little cocky, you know? And then when that last series happened on offense, I was like, you got full of yourself. You try to be fucking stupid. George Pickens has 168 fucking yards catching. You're gonna go to Javonte Williams, who hasn't done shit in this game. You got full of yourself. Then I don't know what it is. I made a big deal about week 1 when we went down there on our first drive. Sure, a penalty helped us, but we went down on our first drive and we scored a touchdown. That was a big fucking deal because we don't do that, and we haven't done it since. So we're now 5 consecutive weeks of not scoring on our first possession, which tells me that we don't have the appropriate script. You hear Greg Olsen talk about it, right? Man, these first 15 script plays, it really worked out for the Panthers. They really knew what they were dialing in. The Cowboys, they like to feel and look at what the defense is doing, and then they start adjusting. Man, fucking get a script together and go down. Why? This is Kellen Moore, Jason Garrett bullshit.
Yep.
Get your fucking plays together. Go down there and go make a fucking statement. Why is that so hard, Schottenheimer? Why? It blows my mind that we have to do a couple of 3 and outs, look at our stupid ass fucking tablets, go through there. Okay, now we're ready to score. No, bitch. Do it immediately. Do it fucking immediately. You got your defense over here. Not going for it with 3 minutes to go. Where they were at in the ball game was fucking stupid. I was like, why aren't we going for it? You're really going to let them melt this fucking clock out? And they fucking did. But anyway, Schottenheimer got full of himself. He got a little too cocky. He needed this slap in the fucking face because he ain't all that. He ain't all that in a bag of chips. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Got a spear from corner right there. Cowboys champ, offensive side of the ball. Schottenheimer, what you think?
Man, I have to steal this from Corner. He said the nail on the coffin. Schottenheimer got full of himself. He was walking down that sideline like he was the old Vince McMahon. And
you seen it too?
And got bitch slapped.
Mm-hmm.
He started, you know what? Whenever you started calling QC plays at the wrong time, you deserve to get embarrassed. You deserve to get your ass kicked. Yeah, he thought that his play calling would do wonders for this damn defense. I mean, for the offense. And if he would have paid attention and adjusted the game, he know that Carolina, their number one goal was to stop the run. Normally, I'm saying you need to run the ball more, but if you stop the run, then if they not really stopping the pass, that's what you do. You kill them with the passing game. Schottenheimer, he acting like his buddy on the other side, being stubborn, not willing to change.
Okay, champ. Uncensored, man, what you think about shot in this offense?
There's two ways. I always evaluate, and I'll do it for this year. You have to evaluate Shotty as a head coach and Shotty as an offensive coordinator.
Okay.
Shotty as a head coach was chicken shit on that last drive.
Mm-hmm.
Period, point blank. He came out and said that him and Dak Prescott thought they were going to get the ball back. But what the fuck does that matter? Because this defense is a fucking sieve. And so you had to assume that the defense is going to give a touchdown. So you were hoping to get the ball back to tie. And I'm not saying that they're playing losing football. They're just not playing winning football. You have to play to win. And they're playing so fucking tight and conservative. George Pickens is all over the fucking field, lighting these dudes up. And on your gotta have it drive, the get off the field up by 7, you don't even look his way. You throw 3 passes behind the fucking line of scrimmage. It is fucking dumb as a head coach. It is dumb as an offensive coordinator. Now, this is the 4th time in 6 weeks that head coach Shotty has mismanaged the flow of the game. They blow fucking timeouts on the dumbest shit early in the fucking game in each half. The dumbest shit. Dak Prescott standing there wide-eyed at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. At this point in time, Dak, you know your personnel. If you can't get the fucking play in, get up to the line of scrimmage and call a fucking play. If your head coach is fumbling through his fucking Denny's menu and can't get a fucking play in on time, just get up to the line and call a play. You gotta be smart about it, man.
Yeah.
As a 10-year vet, Dak Prescott is paid to fill in the gaps. And he constantly just leans on just run the play. And when you pay somebody the highest paid player in the history of the league, he is supposed to fill in the gaps and get that offense in the right play. If Dak Prescott is just run the play quarterback, there's a whole bunch of those in this league. And maybe we giving him a little too much credit for how he plays on the field when he's highly dependent on the offensive coordinator just calling the right play.
All right,
but they got I don't know what they're gonna do with this run defense. I don't know if getting people back healthy on the the rushing attack. I don't know if getting people back healthy on the offensive line is the key. They probably I don't know if people are figured out Shotty. I agree with corner because the first 15 plays, the start of game, set up how you play the rest of the game. Because those 15 plays, you go back on those tablets and you look and say, all right, this is the defensive look they're giving us for that play. And then you can run counter plays off of it. But and this team has got too much talent on offense to ever have a series that goes 3 and out. It should never happen on this offense. I don't care if you run 6 plays and get off the field, but it should not be 3 plays. You should always be able to flip field position with this offense.
Well, that was uncensored spiel. Eshan, man, think about Shotty and this offense, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think in general, just talking about the final drive, man. Yesterday's thing, not in the same way, but it's the same, the conservatism and shit. It's the Garrett mentality, man. Like Horner said, man, it's like this, they played to lose, not to win the game. Garrett did the same thing. And it's, you guys remember, I think it was 2019, we played the Vikings, and it was at home. It was at AT&T. Dak played a great game. Zeke was struggling the entire game. And then the last 3 plays of the game, they hand the ball off to Garrett, decides to suddenly hand the ball off to Zeke.
They
And
ran it 3 times in a row. It was Kellen
three
Moore's
times
play
in a row.
calling.
And we lost 28-24. It's the same shit. They went away from what's working. In that case, he went away from what's working. This shit's the same thing. You know, you have Pickens fucking torching these guys. You know, I mean, and you call three plays behind the line of scrimmage. Like, come on, man, that's stupid. And all of a sudden, you're going to be conservative when the game is on the line. I don't know, man. I mean, it's just, you know, we could say what we want about him being being number 1 ranked in the league as far as offense, and that's true. But it's just, I mean, that to me is unacceptable, man. To be calling those 3 plays like that on when the game is on the line. I don't know, man. This is
Okay. Danny Savage, man, is offense and Kreinheimer.
What?
Oh, he definitely.
Kreinheimer.
They had to give him an IV on the way home. He was definitely dehydrated from crying. You know what I noticed? Like, to me, it's the same offense. The same play that CD Lamb got his leg turned into, like, you know, a pretzel. They ran it last week with Flournoy, and they ran it yesterday again with Ryan Flournoy. The same exact play. Then, like I said, was Pickens on fire? Yeah. So why not go to him? So this is a question for the panel. The last 3 offensive plays that Dallas had, those 3 passes, do you think those were checkdowns, or those 3 plays came from the head coach that was said we're all going to throw the ball? Because if you go to the live stream, I said, yo, I feel an interception coming. And then Shotty said, oh, Dak didn't want to, thread the needle. So do we think those were 3 checkdowns, or those were 3 plays that came from Schottenheimer that we're going to throw the ball?
The first 2 were screens. The last one was a check down.
yeah.
You can tell by the way the offensive lineman moved that was those first 2 were screens.
Stupid, man.
You killing bugs.
Yeah.
Mr.
Fucking, I
Miyagi over
opened the garage door for 2 fucking seconds, and it's like a fucking fly motel. Little motherfucker. Holy moly, donut shop.
Don't get a rescue fly trap. Fly trap.
Yeah.
Man, you got some else, Savage?
No, it's just, you know, they thought we were going to get the ball back, and I was shocked. We had 0 timeouts left. So, I don't know. I guess they thought the defense was going to stop them.
So they had 2 timeouts when they punted.
Wow.
And they picked up the first downs. The Panthers did everything right.
Yep.
God
Yep,
damn.
that's how you run an offense to end the game.
Yep.
You have Rico Dowdle run out the clock, and that's exactly what they did.
Yep.
All the way down to the last second, and they used their last timeout. Fucking perfect.
I mean, does this defense have any heart? Do they have any pride?
Nah, it doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Because I saw, like I said, I saw with corner. I think it's 80% coaching, 20% players. But when it comes to the actual players, where is your pride that this man told you for a week? I'm about to whoop y'all ass when y'all come down here.
Great point.
And it's like the kid that's scared for his dad to come home after his mom tell him, like, hey, wait till your dad get here. And they just balled up into a fucking ball and let this dude just walk all over them.
If I was the GM, the number 1 player on defense outside of firing Matt Eberflus, I would send Matt Eberflus with this 1 player, Trayvon Diggs. He got fined $500,000. He was kissing Micah Parsons' ass. He was very vocal about Micah Parsons being traded. He got suspended a quarter for off the field issues, and he said he took accountability. There's a cancer in this locker room, and it's almost like Lucifer and Michael, the angels, right? Lucifer was like, hey, I want to be leader and do this and that, and Michael's trying to keep everything together, right? I think there's some guys in here that are Michaels, but I think Trayvon Diggs is the Lucifer in this locker room on this defense side of the ball. And if there was 1 player that I would get rid of, it'd be Trayvon Diggs immediately. I think he's doing something behind the scenes with these players.
Hey, Corner, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Why do you think Houston is not on the field more? 14 snaps is what he had. He's your number one pass rusher. 14 snaps is all he got in the game. I don't understand what's going on.
Because if you look at Sam Williams, those knee pads don't come off after the game.
Jesus Christ. Man. Every time I sit here, Sam Williams, all I think is offsides.
Right, exactly.
Those knee pads don't come off after the game. Those knee pads stay on in those offices.
Yeah. I would love
that's the only way I can explain it.
I would love to see what the footage was immediately after the game in that locker room. Because I guarantee you, with Jimmy Johnson, that you could have heard a pin drop after a loss like that. And I think that they were just the same as any other day in that locker room after that loss.
100%.
If I was the offense, I'd be embarrassed because your defense don't get many stops. And I'm not making an excuse. I'm just talking out loud. Your defense don't get many stops. The defense got to fucking stop.
Mm-hmm.
And you go out and your next 3 plays are that.
Yeah.
Didn't the defense get a turnover in there on their?
They got an interception and we got a touchdown on it.
Oh, you got a touchdown or field goal?
Yeah, we got a touchdown on it.
You got a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I think I said it after the Bears game that you need that offense to be perfect in order to win. And I'd say that Shotty's going to make bad decisions and Dak Prescott is eventually going to have a bad game. And this defense cannot hold up to fill in the gap.
Dude, DeMo Clark is DeMo. Dude,
Yeah, seriously.
dude, DeMo Clark. For a second, dude, I thought it was Jack Sanborn. I mean, he looks like a fucking, and no offense to any JV players out there, but good God, he looks like a JV freshman trying to tackle people.
Yeah.
They do the whole I'm gonna buckle my legs out and try to push you down type of tackles. I mean, that's JV scary business, bro. Fucking hit somebody.
Was he the one that gave up the last first down before the field goal?
I think so.
I don't know. I did not watch that game after that. After Rico Gatto got the first down, after there's like a minute and 24 seconds or whatever, I was done.
I'm not sticking up for Damone Clark, but I'm sorry. When you draft him, and then he has to get before he even plays one down, he has to get his neck operated on. You cannot tell me he's the same man now as he was pre.
Then he shouldn't be out on the fucking field.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have we learned anything from LVE? Yeah. No. Because we'll go out and we love guys with blown out knees, blown out hynums, and blown out necks. We love it. We learned nothing from our mistakes.
Right.
I would have compared it more to Jalen Smith than LVE. At least LVE had somewhat of a career.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a position where every play is a car crash. And you knew the kid had a bad neck. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll fix him. Just throw some.
Give him a collar. It worked for LVE. Give him a collar.
For 4 years.
You're not going to be the same player. You're not.
All right. We're going to end it, but quick question for everybody. Realistically, can we win any more games?
No.
Oh, man. People have circled the Raiders game as a win. Go back and watch the Raiders. They might be losing, but they play a fucking physical style of football.
You gotta have a defense to win.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I watched the Raiders play their last game, man. Those dudes hit.
Yeah.
Who they coach? Who they coach?
I think they played Tennessee.
Pete Carroll's the coach. Yeah.
There you go.
They fucking hit on offense and defense, man.
And who we got? Eberflus.
Yeah, Pete Carroll, the Crier.
So yeah. Carter said no. I'm gonna say 2 more wins.
What's the wins?
What games?
Well, which one you thinking, man?
Whichever team make the play on the end of the season, they start.
Not game changer. Uncensored has a better chance of beating me and Matt than the Cowboys do.
Alexa, turn on the PlayStation.
Oh shit!
Champ,
Division. They're usually division.
Champ,
Yeah.
you gotta win any more games.
Nope.
Damn. What is wrong with y'all? None?
2 games, my ass.
Oh, man.
Oh, you know what? They will win one, the bye week.
The bye week, yeah.
If we don't win any more games by the bye week, Eberflus be gone.
I think he'll be fired in 2 games. In 2 games.
Ooh.
So is that the bye week? Yes, that is the bye week.
We got 3 games. We got 3 games.
Okay, he'll be fired by the bye week. Mark it down.
Holy
So
shit.
there's no way if Schottenheimer, all this talk he did in training camp when he got hired, all this shit, if he doesn't fire Matt Eberflus, he's going against his own principles. Because if our principle is to compete every day and you still got that sack of shit as your defensive coordinator, you're going to lose your fucking locker room even more.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
Question, I don't know the answer, but in 2020, did we ride the season out with Nolan, or did we fire him?
Nah, they wrote it out.
Yeah,
Like
We
a
wrote it
fucking
out,
limping mule.
yeah, so I see us riding it out.
I see us writing it out too, man.
Yo, but corner, who would you promote to call plays?
Dude, y'all going to laugh at me, and it ain't very good. But I would go with the guy that just got out of the league. Just for internship only. I would have Darian Thompson do it.
I don't know if they're going to bring somebody that's not on the team already to call plays.
Darian Thompson is on the team. He's a secondaries coach.
Oh, he's the secondary?
Yeah, he played for us a few years ago. But that would be the only guy that I would want just as intern. We would go hire somebody else in the cycle, but Darian Thompson would be the defensive coordinator.
It can't be fucking worse than what we got. So
yeah, no, right. Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
give a fuck if you go get the water boy.
We ending the OG. I'm gonna end it.
What do you got to say, Savage?
No, I was just thinking, like when I say it starts on top, this is what our 3rd DC in 3 years,
Yeah.
and next year it's going to be our 4th. So you switch systems every year, and all players don't fit all systems. That's why I say it. It all goes back to the top. The cancer's on top.
Was Eberflus really a shoddy hire, or was it a Jerry Jones? Because I remember they announced shoddy, and like 2 days later, Eberflus was announced DC.
I think
Like,
it was a group
it was pretty
discussion.
Damn fast. Yeah.
Well, they took forever to hire Shoddy, so all the fucking good coaches were already taken.
Yeah, I think the group discussion went like this: "Hey, we'll make you head coach, but I'm bringing in Matt Eberflus to be your
That's
defensive
it.
coordinator."
That's it. There was no group discussion.
Just they did the same. They did the same shit with Mike McCarthy. Yeah, you can have the job, but we're gonna keep Kellen Moore.
You got to keep Kellen Moore.
Exactly.
And if you look at the coaches, Schottenheimer obviously looked at, like Connor Riley and Clayton Adams, those make sense. So the Matt Eberflus thing doesn't.
And did the same thing with Wade Phillips. Hey, Jason Garrett could be the offensive coordinator. So it's not outside the realm.
But it's sad to say, I truly don't think any head coaches with integrity want to come here. It's not that flashy of a job. Do you really want to have Jevy looking over your shoulder every second? They don't want to come here.
With the salt on his McMuffin?
Oh, yeah, that was bad, man.
Hey, man, we're going to get out of here, y'all.
Where you going to go?
Appreciate it, everybody. I'll be back Friday. Wait, yeah, Friday. I'll be back Friday.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because if you're not, I'm going to take advantage.
Take advantage, man. Take advantage.
You got to take advantage.
I'll be back Friday. Figure Friday back in the fair. We lit.
Debatable.
Salute everybody.